Hi, Genesis Grand Area. Today we are gonna have another high grade Genesis Duel. Today we have Pimp with the 656 rating against the Jeden with the 597 rating. So let's move to the duel. Pimp going first. 40 card deck versus a 60 card deck. We have a Paleozoic strategy against a Ice Barrier strategy. So Ice Barrier activate the Ice Doll, discarding the X. Ice Doll left to add the Revealer from the deck. Normal Revealer, special summon from the deck by discarding one. Effect to tribute to summon token. Now synchro summon into the Coral Dragon. Effect the mage for the search the medallion. Activate the spell to send 2 and special summon 2 for the deck. Synchro summon into the Ice Barrier Synchro level 10 that draw 1 with the Coral Dragon effect. Medallion effect to search, but he cannot do it because bot player cannot activate activate spell card before setting them until the next turn is anti-spell fragrance and when there is a Ice Barrier monster. But he is a pretty solid bird, I guess. He cannot do this. So he set 5 and the monster and pass the turn. So next turn, the opponent decides to activate again the effect to special summon for the deck. Special summon again the mage. Mage effect to tribute and special summon to token. Activate trap on the anti-spell monster. Synchro summon into the Ragite. Activate spell to search the general. Activate effect of general to special summon itself. Effect to revive one from the graveyard. Now synchro again into the Duel Synchro monster. Activate the spell to add back the mirror mage, triggering the Sword Soul monster to banish without targeting. Chain the full 8. Targeting the face down monster. The effect of this vanish because you need to banish 1 and 1 because there are no other card in the graveyard, you cannot do it. Engineering to special summon itself by discarding 1 and summon the token. Effect to search. Searching the reborn card. Activate the Paleozoic card. That is the one that put a banish card in the graveyard again. Activate Trapolic on the song to pop it. Negate from the guide. So now Synchro 10 into Rangerine. Battle phase. Attack on the Blackjack effect. I didn't think he can do it because he's in damage step. So you put that on the top of the deck in the order that you like. During end phase, effect of Jack to mill 1 and set the Primite Hole. Discard, declare one normal monster name. You take no damage, and if you not control the monster, you can special summon it from the deck or grave. During the opponent turn, you can banish this card from the graveyard and target one normal monster you control. On your graveyard, take control of one monster with a higher attack than the monster. Pretty solid. He is playing the Primate engine in the deck. Activate the trap. Declare Injustica is at 0 attack, so he can steal everything with the other effect. And he is not. He cannot do that because he need to steal the monster with the high attack, so he need to steal Lancea. Anyway, is kinda irrelevant, but is okay. I don't think he's in a really good position anyway. Activate the Ice Barrier to mill 1 to banish 2 cards. Banish Drill Beam and the set. And I think the opponent is gonna scoop right here. No, he decided to play anyway. Activate Reborn. Activate Marella, special summon the other Paleozoic card. Mill the Primite Owl. Effect for the Lancea to special summon because opponent special summon with an effect. Chain the roar, not the roar, sorry, the howl. He's still resolving the wrong way, but I don't know why. It's okay, go anyway. And the opponent scoop. So the misplay are irrelevant, but are not a huge misplay. Or maybe I read wrong the card. I will read it again in the next. Now, moving to game 2. Jane go first at 5 and pass. He is playing the Waking the Dragon, that is pretty interesting in this format. There are not too much cards that pop the Spur Trap, but I think there are a lot of Twin Twister, so you can run it. Activate the trap. This card is once per chain. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can place a dish counter on this card equal to the chain link and apply this effect depending on the number of dish counter. N or less cannot be target, discard or destroy. 10 or more, you can send this card to the graveyard, and if you send by this effect, you mill 10. That is good, I guess. In a slow strategy deck, is pretty good. Yes, it doesn't get the chain right now. Or maybe I'm wrong. When you activate, okay. Yes, got 2 chain. So you search a mirror. Discarding mirror for ice though. Going to counter again. You keep gaining counter. Is less low than I think this guard, but could be a really good choice in mill deck that want mill. Effect to summon, effect to game arrive to 10 and mill 10 card. So in mill a lot of card, this is not what I know. If this card is in hand or graveyard, you can target one face up monster on the field. You can change it to defense position, face down defense position if you do special summon this card. But banish when it leaves. Okay, he's a tuner, level 2. He's pretty good with the Paleozoic strategy. Okay. So he now decide to special summon the general, level 5. On the spell, on resolution Trapolic, target the card that is gonna be banished for the general, changing Miscues to special summon itself, and set the Aroma Cannon from the deck. The Aroma Cannon activate the spell, send 3. Yes, he can tribute face down because tribute is cost. Summon 3 from the deck. Activate the effect, discard 1, special summon from the deck. Now synchro 9 into the 3 Shula OG. Effect to banish 3. In this case 2 because he doesn't have any end card. Activate Lost Wind, activate Full Light. So open and banish the monster in the graveyard and middle set that is Awaken the Dragon. That trigger because is when the opponent makes this card leaves the field. And you're gonna summon Crystal Clear Warden. Okay, I don't remember what this card does. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can activate the effect until end of turn. This card became unaffected and gain the attack of the monster. Okay. Once per turn, when a spell trap is activated, you can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Okay, the monster effect is still resolve. And if this card is synchro summoned but is not synchro summoned, sent to grave by opponent effect, you can search wind monster. Okay. Is a tower. So now use that to summon the token. Is synchro for the coral dragon. Normal summon the level 4. Now synchro again for the Trishul at 0. When this card is summoned, you can banish up 3 cards your opponent control. If this card is synchro summoned, leaves the field by destroying by an opponent card, you can summon the Trishul OG from the extra deck or graveyard. Its attack became 3003. Then half the attack of any face up monster your opponent control. Also negate their effect. Is a pretty good card, especially going second to break the ward. Activate the monster effect, obviously to become immune. Wait, the attack is permanent. Okay. That's why it is pretty strong. Many sure, but the opponent have a huge tower that I think that cannot be removed from the opponent. Another wagging dragon. I don't understand why the opponent draw, but okay. Battle phase. This synchro can attack twice. And gain attack of the monster that destroy. Maybe yes, can attack twice, yes. Attack again, 3000. Attack on the token. Set to 1, I guess, and pass the turn. Even this card, the gain of attack is permanent. Super poly. But I think it doesn't have a target, yes. Okay. Game 3. Ice barrier going first, I guess, yes. So, starts with the search. Let's search the general that banished the spell trap that went to grave this turn from the field. Discarding for the ice doll. Let's search revealer. Normal summon the revealer effect. Special summon from the deck the ice mage. Mage effect to special summon 3 tokens. Now, is synchro summon for the coral. Okay, effect to search. Synchro summon for the 0. The Lancia, sorry, the 0 is the other one. Draw 1 for the coral. The cosmic, that is good. Activate to special summon 2 from the deck. Activate the Georgius to special summon itself. Effect to revive. Synchro into the Angerine. Set 1 and pass. Now, the opponent decides to set 5 and pass the turn, doesn't want to use the barrel now. Opponent throw the Ultimate Slayer, that is not too good here. Effect to special summon 2. Now you activate a weight bridge. If your opponent control 2 or more monsters than you must send, your opponent must send monster they control to the graveyard, so until he control only one monster. Is a pretty good card here in this format for a deck like this or like Labyrinth, because cost 0 and is a pretty good interruption. You decide to activate Tangerine in chain to banish. Yes, it doesn't trigger because it's like an evenly matched. So opponent is thinking on what to keep. There is the judge. Judge explaining this. So he decided to keep the Lancea. No, decided to keep the token, okay. Activate the spell to add back the swordsman. Search the medallion. Swordsman to special summon itself. Effect to special summon back from the graveyard. Special summon the level 4. Synchro summon into the Trishula. Effect to banish 3. He decides to activate Titanocider that can target one face-up monster that was special summoned from the extra deck, changes attack to 0, and if you do, negate effect. Is like a Lost Wind, okay. If your opponent special summon from the extra deck while discarding in the graveyard, except the turn was sent, you can set this card. Okay, it's pretty similar to Lost Wind, except that instead of half, you can change to 0 and can be activated only on extra deck monster. Okay. Now activate a spell to search. Add a spellbreaker that can send one ice barrier from the end to graveyard, and neither player can activate spell card until the end of next turn. Is pretty okay against a Paleozoic, but I think is yes, a monster to discard for the Algerine. Algerine to summon the token. Now open think, activate Owl, special summon the Justica, chain the Cosmic Cyclone and the Owl so he cannot banish from the graveyard. Now I think decide to activate the Garuna. So set all, the token leaves the field. Trap trick in the end, banish Marella, set Marella, activate the Marella, send the rollback. Activate the rollback, copying the trap trick. To banish the Trapolic, set the Trapolic, ok. So main phase, normal summon the Beryl, search for the continue spell to add the Drill Beam, set the Drill Beam, Trapolic on the Drill Beam, chain Marella, and set for the deck the small scuffle. Choose to unused main monster zone in the same column. Special summon one level 2 or lower monster from your hand or deck in the face up attack position or face down position in the chosen monster zone. Then your opponent can do the same from the end of the deck. Okay. Most of the deck cannot do the summon. You have a summon from the deck of monster. It's okay. If summon, you can set again the Burial, the Drill Beam, exit summon into the Paleozoic that search and the opponent scoop because he is gonna need too much for regain the control of this game. So guys, if you like this video, consider subscribe and let me know in the comment if you want to see other high grade play. See you later.